This will be Ephesians chapter 4. Ephesians chapter 4, verse 8. And the heart of the earth is down in the ground. Ephesians 4:8. Wherefore he saith, when he ascended up on high, he led captivity captive and gave gifts unto men. Now he that ascended, what is it but he that also descended first into the lower parts of the earth? All right, then there's two more. The first of these in Acts chapter 2, because Christ in the similitude said, as Jonas was 3 days and 3 nights in the belly of the whale, so must the Son of Man be 3 days and 3 nights in the heart of the earth. And the heart of the earth in Acts chapter 2, you'll find the location is hell. Acts chapter 2, verse 27. Because thou wilt not leave my soul in hell, neither wilt thou suffer thine Holy One to see corruption. Verse 31, he, seeing this before, spake of the resurrection of Christ, that his soul was not left in hell, neither did his flesh see corruption. So although his body goes into the grave, his soul goes into hell, and hell in the pastures in the heart of the earth. Now come to Jonah chapter 2, and here's how you know that. Because the illustration he gave was as Jonas was 3 days and 3 nights in the heart of the earth, in the whale's belly, so must the Son of Man be 3 days, 3 nights in the heart of the earth. But look where Jonah was. Jonah chapter 2, verse 1. Then Jonah prayed the Lord his God out of the fish's belly. There's his body. But then he says, I cried by reason of mine affliction to the Lord. He heard me out of the belly of hell, not a whale. Out of the belly of hell cried I. There's his soul. So there are two different places. The way that thing works is you've got this place they call Sheol, and sometimes hell is not the same thing as the grave. You get a thing like this. You get a thing where the grave up here looks like this in Hebrew. That's called kebarim. Looks like that. A grave in Greek looks like that, and in Mayan. Now, you don't have to know that to see what I'm going to say, but I only put that up there to show you there's a difference. Because this thing down here is called Sheol. It looks like that. And this thing down here has one place called Hades. And another place we talked about last night, that message called Abraham's bosom. Over here, like this. And the statement is in Matthew that the Son of Man has to be 3 days and 3 nights in the heart of the earth. He has to be down here. The body goes here. That's in the grave. And his flesh doesn't see corruption, but his soul doesn't go there. The body goes there. And then he says, Father, in thy hands I commend my spirit. His spirit goes there. Then his soul was not left in hell. His soul goes down here and comes through here and ascends on high and leads captivity captive. So the statement is, he that ascended on high and led captivity captive is he that first descended into the lower parts of the earth. And his soul was not left here, it went up. All right, he said 3 days and 3 nights. Now that Jewish night begins in the evening. And that thing, you get that from Genesis. And the evening and the morning for the first day. And the evening and the morning for the second day. And the evening and the morning for the third day. So a Jewish day doesn't begin at 6 o'clock like ours does. A Jewish day doesn't begin at midnight. Now your day begins at midnight, 12:01, that's your day. That's a Gentile day. And you get that from the fact that in one gospel he says Christ was taken out to be crucified about the 9th hour. That's 9 o'clock in the morning. Another passage says there was darkness over the earth from the 6th to 9th hour. That can't be the same system of time. He's taken out to be crucified at 9. The darkness doesn't come 3 hours after he's crucified and occur at 6. So obviously somebody's using two systems of time. And one system of time is Roman time. When he says out about the 9th hour to be crucified, that thing is coming from 12 o'clock midnight. That's Roman. So he goes out there at 9 o'clock in the morning to be crucified. When he says there was darkness over the earth from about the 6th to 9th hour, obviously that's Jewish time, and that thing began at 6 o'clock in the morning. So 6 to the 6th hour would have been 12 noon. So from 12 noon till 3 p.m., there's darkness over the face of the earth. Now, you see the Bible has its own system and defines its own system. It's What men think and say is immaterial. All right, now because of that, a Jewish day begins with evening. All right, you have Christ crucified here on Wednesday. And he's crucified here on Wednesday, and then he goes in this tomb Wednesday night. That'll be Wednesday night. That'll be Thursday night. That'll be Friday night. That'll be Saturday night. And that'll be Sunday night. But the way that thing works is this Thursday begins 6 p.m. Wednesday. Friday begins 6 p.m. Thursday. Saturday begins 6 p.m. Friday. Sunday begins 6 p.m. Saturday. In other words, when he says the first day of the week, he's talking about early in the morning, the first day of the week. So that first day of the week begins 6 o'clock Saturday night. That puts Christ in the tomb all night, Thursday night, all night Friday night, and from your standpoint, all night Wednesday night. Of course, that's the beginning of Thursday. Now that's 1 night, 2 nights, 3 nights. He's in all day Thursday, all day Friday, all day Saturday, which means he comes out of the tomb at 6 o'clock Saturday night. And that's why when the angels come in the morning, when the women come in the morning, they find the tomb, the stone rolled back and the angel sitting upon it, because in the middle of the night there was an earthquake. Now, the Lord doesn't roll back that stone, that tomb, to get out. Obviously, if he went down here and came back up here, he don't have to push anything aside. I mean, he's going down here through metamorphic rock and igneous rock and sedimentary rock, God knows what. He don't need his stone pushed out of the way. The stone's pushed out of the way so they can look in the tomb to see he's not there. So the thing is a literal 3 nights, 1, 2, 3, and a literal 3 days, 1, 2, 3, and out there. So my teaching is simple. My teaching is the book says what it means, what it says. 3 days, 3 nights. Oh, that's something else. Nothing like a Bible to clear up a college education.